Welcome back, cruisers. Today we are going to be doing a tour of my inside cabin on the Carnival Firenze. This is the last day of the cruise, so I wanted to wait to live in the room for a few days. This was a 5-night cruise. But yeah, I'm just going to show you my room and tell you like all the little nooks and crannies and the things that you need to know about it. Other than that, it's a pretty basic room. It's a great way to save money if you don't want to splurge on a balcony or you don't really care about a balcony. And yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, like every other room, when you enter, you're obviously going to be met with the safety map. This is going to show you your muster station, also just general things like the layout of the boat and stuff like that. And this is on the door, pretty standard. And of course, like most cruise rooms, you're going to put a card in there, and if you take it out, it's going to shut off all the power. It's going to save energy. That's what that's for. We've got, of course, the single light switch, which, as you can see, works like that. It's pretty dark in an inside cabin. Also, they give you 3 hooks. I usually hang my hat here in case I was like, sweaty or whatever. It just kind of dries and stuff like that. Rotating, first thing you see in the room is this beautiful big bed. Of course, it can split 2 ways to do twin beds if you are sharing a cabin with someone that you are, maybe it's not your partner. It's got this nice Italian style backdrop, which is really, really nice. So you don't really miss a window in here. If you're claustrophobic, you might not like an inside cabin, but this is actually really nice. So let's start in the bathroom. Now the shower is pretty standard if you've ever been on a cruise, but I will say it's pretty roomy. So there's some other cabins where you feel like when you're sitting on the toilet, you're like hitting the actual sink, but you're not in this case. So it's actually a really decent size bathroom. Nothing too crazy to talk about other than the fact that, they always give you the 2 towels. It's actually kind of a little bit disheveled, but, hand towels, a couple places to put your stuff. As you can see, I got my toothbrush, my deodorant, stuff like that. Another one on this side. There are no sliding shelves, but as you can see under the sink, you've got a trash can, other amenities, and that's where I put my DOP kit. And I did want to show you this. So inside, this is actually kind of nice. You can tweak it depending on the style of water flow you want. It's actually really nice. I'm not a huge fan. I don't know when they did this, but they switched to a combination shower, gel, and shampoo, which I'm not a huge fan of. So had I known that, I would have brought my own. But I'm just using this. It's fine. It gets the job done. Okay, moving on out. Let's go do more. I call this the boring stuff because, but people want to know. Let's see what's inside here. So plenty of storage area. As you can see, this side has the full length hanging situation. So if you have dresses and stuff that goes down, you can actually put that all there. I usually put my suitcases here, but I put them under the bed this time. Up here, you've got your life vests. You should always know where those are at. A nice cubby hole. I'm just putting some clothes for tomorrow out. That's just separating what I'm leaving tomorrow. You've got a safe, which is good to put your passport and stuff like that in, any cash. Another cubby hole, and then 3 drawers. And as you can see in here, they have a valet service if you choose to do laundry or something like that. So really nice laundry bag, stuff like that. And there's 3 of those. So there you go. Moving on to what I call the more exciting part of the actual room. So here you've got a nice little office space with a slide-out stool. So it's really, for an inside cabin, it's roomy, but it's practical. Trash can, phone, different QR codes, so you can connect with benefits and health advisory, spa menu, etc. As you can see here, we've got a non-North American outlet, 2 USB powers, 2 North American outlets. As you see, I'm charging my computer. A light switch, which you'll see turns on that. Hello. And a 230 volt, I think it's called the European outlet, right? Something like that. And then you've got 1 drawer, which you see I put some cables, a protein bar, my AirPods. They give you a little piece of paper if you want to jot some notes or some whatever, and also a hairdryer. Moving over before we talk about the bed, I'm about to put my swim trunks on and enjoy the last day at the pool, but you've got a TV, which I do want to talk about because some cruise lines charge you, but I did want to show you they do have entertainment TV, which I don't really look at much. But if you go to On Demand, you'll see that they actually have free movies, and it actually specifically says free. Now, when you do watch one, which I have done, it will look like you're buying it, but you're really not. It says it's free. But if you scroll down far enough and they charge you, for example, the Leo movie, if you click on it, it's $7.99. So it's, in my opinion, a little overpriced, but maybe you're tired, maybe you need a break and you want to watch a movie, go for it. Now, depending on drink packages and stuff, I'm not going to get into that in this video, but they do give you these big bottles, and if you do drink one, it's $5.25 if you don't have like any type of drink package. Now, moving over here, you see that there's more, I call them cubby holes. They give you some complimentary towels to take outside, which you do have to pay for if you take them, and I put my equipment there. I didn't use this time around, but they do have a fridge. Let's see. I haven't even opened this thing. But yeah, if you got some maybe wine you want to keep chilled, some beers or something like that, maybe you didn't finish. Now swinging on over to the bed, you see there's more space for things. On the side tables, you got a light switch there. And then you've got 2 USB outlets as well as a switch to turn off the entire. So if you want to get into bed and you don't want to stumble, you can press this. On the other side, it's the same thing. The only difference is there's no USB outlets and no light switch. The light switch is only there, but they do have the other table where you can actually, you know, store some stuff. Now, I don't know what the heck this animal is. If anyone in the comments wants to tell me, please do. But, you know, Carnival's known for their towel animals. So yeah, overall, the bed was actually really comfy. I can't complain about that at all. The one thing I did want to show you guys here, this is going to be a little bit weird. So I'm going to shut off the light, but I want to show you something. Now, when you're sleeping in a dark room, remember, there's no window in here, so it's going to be pitch black. So if you're one of those people who likes to, you know, sleep in the pitch black, this is the room for you. But I wanted to show you, let's say you stumble out of bed and you don't want to turn the light on to like wake yourself up, take you out of REM sleep, etc. Or you just want to go grab something from the table, but you just don't want to stumble and fall, right? So watch, I'm going to turn off the light. And then I want to show you when I walk over, you can't see, but you can hear me talking. Watch, the lights will turn on. See that? So this is great. This is bright enough to make it not put you out of your sleep or your comfort, but you can actually see what's going on. And last but not least, if you want to change the temperature in your room, you do it right here. Pretty standard. All Carnival ships have this up and down thing, so it's very basic, which is nice. Straight to the point. Yeah, overall, my week with the Carnival Firenze was pretty uneventful. There were some, you know, classic Carnival mishaps. I saw some fights happen. But then overall, it was really good. The food was decent. I'm going to probably do a full overview of my thoughts on Carnival Firenze and if I recommend it to you. But I want to kind of gather my thoughts on it. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, guys, if you guys like this video, like this room tour, and you want more like this in the future, please let me know. I have a couple cruises coming up. Depending on when you're watching this video, I'm going on another Virgin and another Holland America in the next couple months. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, smash the like button, leave a comment, please. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. As always, guys, I am Joe from All Aboard with Joe. I will see you next time. Happy cruising. Peace.